Psalm 89. Mashkil lehetan ha-Ezrahi. A mashkil belonging to Ethan, the Ezrahi. Hasadeh Yahweh olam hashira. The loving kindnesses of Yahweh. For unseen time I would sing. Ledor wador odi emunataka bepi. For a generation and a generation I would make known thy faithfulness by my mouth. Ki amarti olam hesed yibane. For I have said, for unseen time loving kindness shall be built. Shamayim tachin emunataka bahem. The skies, thou establisheth thy faithfulness in them. Karati berit libehiri. I have cut a covenant with my chosen one. Nishabati leDavid abdi. I have sworn to David my servant. Ad olam hakin zara'aka. As far as unseen time, I establish thy seed. Wabaniti ledor wador kisaka Selah. And I shall build thy throne for generation and generations. Selah. V'yodu shamayim pilhaka Yahweh. And skies shall praise thy wonder, O Yahweh. Apahamunataka bikahal bedoshim. Even thy faithfulness in the assembly of holy ones. Kimi vashahak ya'arok Yahweh. For who in the sky can be compared to Yahweh? Yidamel Yahweh bivanelim. Like to Yahweh among the sons of gods. El na'arath besod kedoshim rabbah. A God terrifying in the council of holy ones, abundantly. Unora al kol sevivayu, and feared over all those about him. Yahweh Elohe Shabbaot, Micha Mocha Hasin Yah. Yahweh, God of hosts, who is like thee, a mighty one, O Yah. Wehemunataka sabivotaka, and thy faithfulness round about thee. Ata Moshe lebegeut hayam. Thou art one ruling in the pride of the sea. B'shor hagalo ata teshabbehim. In the rising of its waves, thou stillest them. Ata dikita kehalal Rahab. Thou hast broken Rahab like the wounded. Kizaro Uzzaka Pizarta Hoyavaka. In the arm of thy strength, by the arm of thy strength, thou hast scattered thy enemies. Laka Shamaim Apalaka Arsh. For thee is skies, also for thee is earth. Tevel Umloah Ata Yesadatam. The world and its fullness, thou hast founded them. Tzapon v'yamin Ata Baratam. North and the right side, which is south, thou Thou hast created them. Tavor wehermon, b'shimka yiranenu. Tabor and Hermon, by thy name they rejoice. L'kadro imagavura, for thee is an arm with might. Ta'oz yadaka, tarum yaminaka, thy hand is strong, thy right hand is high. Tzedek umithapat makon kisaka, righteousness and justice or judgment is the setting of thy throne. Hesed wehmet yaqaddamu panaka, loving kindness and truth, they meet before thy face. Ashereh ha'am yoda'eteruha, blessed is the people, the ones knowing the rumbling roar. Yahweh borapanaka yahalekun, O Yahweh, in the light of thy faces they walk. B'shimka yigilun kol hayom, in thy name they rejoice all the day. Ub'tzidqataka yarumu, and in thy righteousness they are exalted or high. Ki tiferet uzamo ata, for the glory of its strength thou art. Uvirshonaka tarum karanenu, and in thy favor, or by means of thy favor, our horn is high. Ki Yahweh maginenu, because for Yahweh is our shield. Ulikadosh Yisrael Malakenu, and belonging to the Holy One of Yisrael is our King. Azadibarata b'hazon, then thou hast spoken in a vision. L'hazidaka, to thy holy ones. Watomer shiwiti ezer al gibor, and thou hast said, I have leveled help upon a mighty one. Harimoti bahur me'am, I have exalted a chosen one from a people. Matahti David Abdi, I have found David my servant. B'shemen Kodeshi Meshahatiu, by my oil of holiness I have anointed him. Atarayadi tikon immo, with whom my hand shall be established with him. Afdoroi tahamthanu, even my arm shall strengthen him. Lo yashi hoyevabo, an enemy shall not exact in him. Ubena awala lo ya'annenu, and the son of wickedness shall not afflict him. Wichatoti mipanai with arrau, and I shall beat down from before his faces his adversaries. Umeshanahai Egorth, and ones hating him I shall smite. Wehemunati wahasadi immo, and my faithfulness and my loving kindness is with him. Ubishemi tarum karno, and in my name his horn is lifted up. Washamati vayamayado, and I will set in the sea his hand. Uvannaharot yamino, and in the rivers his right hand. Hu yikraeni abihata, he shall call me, my Father thou art. Eli, Withur Yeshuati, my God and the rock of my salvation. Apani bekor etanehu. Even I, the firstborn, I shall make him. Elion lemalake harish. Most high for the kings of earth. Lo'olam eshemor lo hasadi. For unseen time I shall keep my loving kindness for him. Uberiti nehemeneth lo. And my covenant shall be sure for him. Washamati la ad zara'o. And I shall set forever his seed. Wikiso kiyeme shamayim. And his throne like the days of skies. Ya'azavu banai wutorati ubemithapatai lo yelekun. If his sons forsake my law, and in my judgments they walk not. Imhokotai yehallelu umithawotai lo yishamoru. If my statutes they profane, and my commands they keep not. Wapaqadati b'shevet pisha'am. Also I shall visit by the rod their transgression. Wubinagaim awonam. And by means of stripes their iniquity. وحسدي لوها بيرميمو ولوها شقر بهموناتي. And my loving kindness I shall not break from with him, and I shall not deal falsely by my faithfulness. Lo ahallel beriti. I shall not profane my covenant. Wamosha shapatai lo ashana. And the going out of my lip I shall not change. Ahad nishabati bekodashi. Once I have sworn by means of my holiness. Imeladavid akazeb. If for David I would lie. Zara'o le'olam yihyu. His seed for unseen time shall be. Wikiso kashemesh negadi. And his throne like the sun before me. Kiyarech yikon olam. Like moon, it shall be established for unseen time. We'ed bashahak nehman selah. And a witness in the sky, faithful, Selah. Wahata zanahata watimahas. But thou hast cast off, and thou hast rejected. Hita abbarata imamashihaka. Thou hast angered thyself with thy anointed. Neharta berita abadaka. Thou hast spurned the covenant of thy servant. Hillalata laharsh nizoro. Thou hast profaned to the ground his crown. Parathata kolgederotayu. Thou hast breached all his hedges. Shamata mibatharayu mehita. Thou hast set his strongholds for a ruin. Shasuhu kol overedark. All the ones passing by the way plunder him. Haya herapa lishichenau. He hath become a reproach to his neighbors. Harimota yamin arau. Thou hast lifted the right hand of his adversaries. Hishamachata kolo yavau. All his enemies thou hast caused to rejoice. Apatathi b'thur harabi. Even thou turnest back the rock of his sword. Welo hekimoto bamilhama. And thou hast not made him to stand in the battle. Hishabata mitaharo. Thou hast caused his cleanness to cease. Wikiso larch migarta. And his throne to the ground thou hast hurled. Hikastarata yeme alumau. Thou hast shortened the days of his youths. He'etitha alau bushasela. Thou hast enwrapped upon him shame, Selah. Adamah Yahweh tisater la nesah. Until when, O Yahweh, thou wouldst hide thyself forever? Tiva'ar kamohesh hamataka. Thy wrath should burn like fire? The Korahani mehaled. Remember thou, what a short time I am. Adamah barata kol b'nei Adam. Upon what a vanity thou hast created all the sons of Adam. Mi geber Yihya v'lo mawet. Who is the man that shall live and shall not see death? Yemalet nafasho mi adasho Selah. That he should cause his soul to escape from the hand of Sheol. Selah. Aye hasadaka harishonim Adonai. Where are thy loving kindnesses, the former ones, O Lord? Nishba'ata l'David behemunataka. Thou hast sworn to David in thy faithfulness. The Korhadonai herapat avadaka. Remember thou, O Lord, the reproach of thy servants. Sheheti beheqi kol rabbim amim. My bearing, my burden in my bosom among all the many peoples. Asher herapu hoyavaka Yahweh. How thy enemies reproach, O Yahweh. Atar herapu ikavot Mashiachaka. That they have reproached the footsteps of thine anointed. Baruch Yahweh L'Olam. Amen wa Amen. Blessed be Yahweh for unseen time. Amen and Amen.